I believe, I don't know, it's a personal view. It's getting out of hand. When we look at where we were spiritually as Christians, compared to where we are, right? I'm not saying that where we were is better than where we are. What I'm saying is that now there is a lot of Christian consumerism. Right. And when we look, Christianity is in South Africa is not dying because God is powerless. Actually, Christianity in South Africa is not dying at all, but Christianity is facing an inbound challenge, that is withholding us from worshiping God in truth and in spirit, right? And that challenge is consumerism, Christian consumerism. It's dying because many believers have exchanged the truth of God for entertainment, motivational speeches, or motivational sermons, or motivational talks, and consumer-based religions, right? So this shift, when you pay attention to where we are right now, you notice that this shift is especially visible in how people choose their churches based on aesthetics, personalities, rather than sound doctrine and discipleship. So we're talking about performance, right? So you'd find that church is really good at worship, and now the only thing that we're getting from them is just dancing around within the church, and even the word it's not really sound. The songs in itself that they are writing, they're not really sound doctrine. So we need to be able to be careful, because now when you pay attention, the people who are really church hopping, this is part of Christian consumerism, right? People that are church hopping are young couples, young married couples who have a teenager or a child, and they're looking for a church where they would belong. And that church that they find is a church that has more vibe than a good sound doctrine, and that is a problem. So to define it even better for people who don't understand, Christian consumerism is choosing churches like you are choosing a brand of maybe clothes or food. Right? When you go to a shop and you are really specific, I'm going to take Testic, I'm not going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take Parmalat, I'm not going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. It's the same as church. I'm going to take a church that has a good worship team. I'm not going to take a church that is not 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? And that is a problem, because we're talking about a lot of performance. Choosing a church based on atmosphere, on music, or the popularity. Here's the bigger one: the popularity of a pastor or a preacher, right? And you are less concerned of theology and biblical teachings, or even spiritual maturity, or even discipleship.